welcome. How are you doing today? I'm on my way to Bastrop, and I just noticed as I crossed over the county line this direction, there's a house being built out of like shipping containers, and not like the ones you'd see where it's like a little tiny house made out of a shipping container, like cargo containers, the ones you see on like freight trains and shit. But it's not like a little one-room tiny home one. They have stacked up several rows on top of each other, and they're building this fucking 2-story house. Dude, I can see like they haven't finished the top row of containers yet, so like I can see like a doorway cut into one of them, and they've got like a roof built on top of it. It's very cool. It never occurred to me that anyone would do that, so I think that's pretty cool. I'm going to buy my dad a late Christmas present and a new bath mat. I got my cat a new litter box. She does not like it, so first she started peeing in clothes, so we started closing doors, wouldn't let her get into the laundry room, and then she started peeing on dish towels in the kitchen. You know, I guess it's my fault for not making sure that they're always hanging. Like, if I leave it on the counter, that's my fault, because she's gonna hop up there and pee on it, and I'm not gonna realize it until I reach for it to dry my hands after I've washed them. But I went upstairs to take a shower this afternoon before my outing, and I realized the bath mat smells like cat pee. It could not possibly be from any other kind of pee from any other person. I really fucked up getting my dad a Christmas present because I got so overwhelmed scrambling trying to get presents for everyone, both like online and last minute, like I had to go to the store in person. I kind of forgot what I'd gotten for who and if I'd gotten them enough or whatever. And in all of that, I ordered my dad this pair of flashlight gloves, but because I ordered them too close to Christmas, they were not going to come until after Christmas. And so I feel bad, and I was like, Dad, I'm sorry your present hasn't come yet. But the thing is, like, I thought that I'd ordered him more. And so the gloves came, and I was like, surely, like, I ordered more things than this, right? And I checked my Amazon orders, and no, I did not. I just dropped the fucking ball real bad, and I feel terrible about it. He told me he was happy to come visit my office the week after Christmas so that I could give him his present once it had arrived in the mail. And I said, you know, hey, that's great. I would also really love to introduce you to my coworkers. And he proposed that he swing by my office at 4:45 on either Tuesday or Wednesday. He knows that I work 8:30 to 5. He knows we all work office hours. I don't know why he would propose that he comes by my office 15 minutes before I'm supposed to leave. It's 15 minutes before other people are trying to leave too, or that I or anyone would want to stick around and do an office tour at that time of day. I'm not really sure. I also have to take into account he runs on a different time than other people do. He marches to the beat of his own drummer. If my dad tells me he's going to come to my house at 4 p.m., I know not to expect him before 5 p.m. It has always been that way. I remember growing up, you know, I would need a ride. If I needed to be somewhere at 11 a.m., I would get ready, and then at 10:45, he would get in the shower. My friends ragged on me for being late all the time, as if like it was something I had control over. So that's always been a thing that kind of bothered me a little bit, but like I've gotten used to it. You know, I can plan around predicting my dad's time management, and I don't have good time management skills either. Garbage, absolute trash. But it kind of bugged me that he was saying that he would come by at 4:45 when I know that means he's not going to get there before 5:30. I don't think. If you don't know a horse, look at his track record. It just seemed strange to me. I started a vlog the other day talking about this same exact thing about my dad visiting my office. I am so dumb. But ultimately, I had to scrap that video because the audio quality was garbage. This mount kept falling, and I was just on a fucking roll. So I just took it down and jammed y'all back in this vent mount right here that jiggles, and you can hear road noise worse than ever. And I thought, well, whatever. I continued on with the video once later on in the day when I put the mount back, and I carried on with another topic. And then once I tried to edit it together, I was like, this is garbage. Nobody's going to sit through the first 5 minutes of this where it's just nobody wants that. But the second half of the video that I put in there, because it's something going on YouTube that I thought was really interesting. At the beginning of the Bi Sister scandal in 2019, I found that girl, Katie Joy, and her channel Without a Crystal Ball. And I thought, this is fucking wacky. But I could not look away. So once in a while, I was continuing to check in and be like, what loony shit's this lady doing now? And this year, it got real wild, and now that the woman who's threatened to sue other people is now actually being sued by someone who has powerful attorneys and still manages to behave erratically and makes decisions that, for me, would seem counterintuitive. She recently found out that a drama channel who was solely devoted all of their content to commentary about Without a Crystal Ball, criticizing her, the woman behind that channel was a moderator for the Without a Crystal Ball channel. Fuck it, shove it in here anyway, Danielle. That is some wacky shit. For those who have no fucking idea what I'm talking about, because I don't know what I'm talking about most of the time, T-Detox befriended Without a Crystal Ball and was a moderator on her channel, and then had her own entire channel dedicated to making videos, all of her videos are shit-talking Katie Without a Crystal Ball. And she got fucking exposed. People put it together that, hey, this YouTube channel making these videos is also this other account. And she's losing her shit, saying that she's been doxxed and that people got all of the information wrong. And it's like, well, it doesn't really matter what details they got incorrect. They figured out that you're the person, and you're not denying that you're the person. You've been outed as being the person. In my opinion, that is not doxing. That's just exposing. I mean, as a moderator on her other account, she was using her name. And then on her T account, where she was making videos about Without a Crystal Ball, I mean, she showed her face in a live stream. I don't know that it's necessarily a threat to her safety to have someone figure out oh, both of these accounts are the same person. This is this, and they are they. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel at some point within the past several years, I feel everything gets called bullying, and it's well, are you really getting bullied, or you just kind of getting dragged for having done and said something stupid? I don't know, but I feel because doxing is such a bad thing, right? We all, theoretically, the normal people, are very against doxing. That is not something that we do to people. So if anything happens, I think people are just you doxed somebody. And rather than not they doxed anyone, it makes that person look bad, because we're all oh shoot, you would do that to someone. That's fucked up, man. And so she made a video, I guess yesterday or the day before, this T-Detox woman. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna watch it and see if she has an explanation for why she did that snaky shit. And I listened to her mouth slurps for 15 entire minutes before I realized I'd learned no information at all. She just was complaining about how someone else who exposed her got details wrong about the timeline. I don't really care whether or not you were moderating in July when you dropped your phone in a lake. I really don't. And no, I didn't learn that information from her actual video because I could not continue listening. So I watched a parody video by EKC People Suck, which was funny to me. I guess it probably would have been funnier if I'd like really knew all of the details and had made it through the entirety of T Detox's Why I Did It video. It wasn't even a Why I Did It video. She already took it down. Because I went back today thinking, okay, well, maybe I can try and sit through this again, you know? And it was gone. And I was right, because listening to the parody, or that played clips of the original T Detox video, I almost couldn't get through that because of the fucking slurping and the mouth sounds. Oh my god. Do y'all know who any of these people are that I'm talking about and what's been going on? Because I think it's insane. Just gallivanting about the internet out of their fucking minds. Don't we love that I've figured out how to edit so that all my videos are not just several days worth of ramblings just like pushed together into one video with like no transitions. That shit was terrible. Before, I guess last October or November, I'd never edited a video at all before. I'd never tried to do this shit. Like, I've had this channel since like 2007, but like I wasn't like trying to make videos. So I got my dad some shit from the fucking Walmart, and I am a sucker for the brand Pioneer Woman. And the shit's fucking affordable too. So I got an apron and some dish towels and a cutting board and a pair of knives. I like girly shit, dude. I don't know what to tell you. When I was leaving the house today, my boyfriend told me that I look hot, which made me feel really good about myself, because that's not common. I do try to like look pretty all the time, so it just feels nice when people tell me my effort is working. And when I walked into the Walmart, the greeter told me she really liked my outfit. Oh, and I felt really cool, because like she doesn't know me, so like she has no reason to say something nice to me. I mean, of course, it is her job as a greeter to be fucking nice to people as they walk in the door, but she could have just said, you know, hello. Thought that was really nice of her. So, I mean, I returned the compliment because she had a cute outfit too. Going to Schlotzsky's, again, I feel like I go here all the time, but like, I really don't feel like cooking. Again. I just at least want my dishes on the rack to dry before I start needing to fill it up with more dishes. However, since I am on this adventure today, I did come prepared with snacks. I have these little things in a can, these little crispy noodles. Okay. I have squeeze candy in a tube because I'm an adult who makes rational, well thought out, well informed, responsible choices.
All right, what can I get for you?
Can I please have a medium fresh veggie?
Okay.
And that'll do it.
Every 757.
All right, thank you. And I also have Chex Mix, Chex Quest. This is exciting for me because when my parents got divorced, my dad was in charge of feeding me. The only cereal I was allowed to have was wheat Chex because they were like healthy or something. I'm not sure what year it was, but one year, Chex started sending out a free CD-ROM game in their boxes of cereal, and it was called Chex Quest, and I loved that game. Oh my god, I loved that computer game. And I later found out, like maybe like 6 or 7 years ago, that it was actually kind of like the exact same thing as the game Doom that I've never played, but apparently like they just took the same basic premise and like formatted it to be like Chex brand or whatever. I loved that game. I've never met anyone else in my life who remembers that or played it. So when I saw, bitch, they're bringing it back, I just grabbed this and bought it. It says, all right, Chex Quest video game. Unlock multiplayer and unique playable characters with code on the back. Chex Quest HD is a fully remastered version of the classic 1996 original. Use your Zorcher to save the planet Bazoik from the Flemoid invasion. Oh, you have to use Steam. I don't have a computer. Well, shit. I guess I can't play this. I was hoping that maybe it would be, like, mobile game. You know, if you're trying to get the kids to fucking play it. Oh well, fucked up there. I guess I'll either eat the Chex Mix or I'll save it as some sort of a relic. As like, hey, remember when they brought back Chex Quest? I'm disappointed though. I know it has a watermelon on it, but because it's green, I expected it to be not watermelon. Well, this has been a delightful adventure. I want to thank you for listening. I feel like forgiveness is very important, so I want you to forgive yourself for the time that you have wasted watching this video, and have a good day!